What is going on, you guys? It is your boy Omzy here, Schmitty right there. Welcome to another video. If you guys are new to the channel, like, subscribe, comment down below. We are going to be talking about the latest My Hero episode, the second to last episode, episode 24, Tomura Shigaraki's origin. So basically what I just want to talk about, we are finally done with My Villain Academia. After months and months of waiting for this arc to be adapted, I have my thoughts on how I think the arc has been portrayed. It's been a lot of back and forth with a lot of people, but do you want to start off talking about the arc, or should I just start talking? All right, my overall thoughts on the arc. I believe it was rushed, obviously. I wouldn't, if I'm just talking about the anime alone, because I am going to read the manga on the arc. If I'm only talking about the manga, I'm not putting it in my top 5. I'm not putting the arc in my top 5 if it's anime alone. Yeah. Everything that was with Shigaraki alone was great. Everything with his backstory, with his upbringing, with All For One, and not even the fight with Redestro was even, because just like I said, just everything was rushing. You really couldn't question anything, or just like you were literally just sitting there and just watching everything play out. You really couldn't ask any questions. Oh, why the fuck is he? Because I couldn't say shit on Redestro. I couldn't. Like, everything that he was doing or whatever, even his
cut short.
Like, their fight was cut short, and I know, like, it was just wasn't good. Everything on Shigaraki's end, and even the final turnout with him, his decay upgrade, and just everything with Shigaraki was great. Everything else with the other villains was just, it was lackluster. Obviously, I know that the manga even touches on way more, and even cuts out a specific part, I guess, for the racial group or something, which I'm going to look into because that sounds interesting. Because I heard it touches on paranormal. Because even they cut that out. Like, even I remember Redestro's liners like, oh, me and Spinner came up with a new name that more suits us, Paranormal Liberation Front. Yeah, that'd be great if you could, and like, say something about that in the anime, because where the fuck was that? All I know with this racial group is that they are racist towards like meta humans, like Spinner or whatever. That's where they were going back to it, but they never showed that in the anime, so that kind of line just kind of means it's worthless. But yeah, I'm not putting the arc in my top 5. I definitely think that the backstory with Shigaraki is definitely 100% the best part of season 5 alone. And just, yeah, his episodes alone were absolutely great. But those are my thoughts on the arc portrayed in the anime. Now, for you that have read the manga and now seeing the anime, I definitely want to know your thoughts.
Like I said, it was like like you said, kind of lackluster. It was cut short. It was rushed. Redestro's fight wasn't as spectacular. And yeah, they didn't touch on that. That other group's, purpose and all that. Like, they didn't touch them at all. Like, they didn't even explain why they renamed the Liberation Army. It was alright. I think the manga was definitely better.
And even just more bloody, right? Like, there was way more gore and way more bloody.
It was the same as the normal. It was the same as the way the manga had it, adapted it, but there was just less of it. Like, in the manga, you got more panels, you got more scenes, you got more, information, but the anime can only do 23 minutes of content.
Yeah, and like when you look at it, because the arc was like 22 chapters, I believe, in the manga. So they had to do five episodes, squinch down, let's say, like 4 or 5 episodes, probably around 18, or not 18, but like 4 to 5 chapters an episode. The fuck is, like, how the fuck? For months and months, I've been waiting for this arc, and I don't know. I was really excited to see, because I've heard so much about it. That's what everybody was waiting for in this. I'm going to be quite honest. Nobody gave a damn about the joint training arc. I'm going to be dead ass. Nobody kind of gave a damn. It was just only
The
just to
only
wait.
episode that mattered was when he awakened Black Whip, and that was it.
And I mean, the Bakugo thing was cool, but it really wasn't much. It really wasn't much. The arc was drawn out, possibly for the movie's sake too, but I mean, we're going to go into our overall thoughts about season 5 and like our anticipation for season 6 and what we think eventually next week when the last episode comes out. But overall, yeah, the arc was definitely not. It's going to be one of my favorites when I read the manga, but for anime alone, no. But now the last thing, just we're going into the last episode, and the only thing I could say now for the last episode is that I think the kids are finally going to at least get a hint or either know about what is actually going on. The teachers and everybody else have not told anything about what is happening.
Well, the teachers don't fucking know.
Is it the teachers don't know, or Endeavor and Hawks, right? Because I mean, obviously Hawks is infiltrating them, but
I'm pretty sure Hawks has been spreading the information.
Yeah,
and I think the teachers have a hunch about what's going on.
Like he's been spreading around with the books, and he's been putting the same thing that he gave to Endeavor, like the highlighted parts, in there as well.
Right. So I mean, he's been spreading information. Whether it got to I don't know, or UA, I don't know.
See, we know it's with the Hero Association
sure
too.
Endeavor is gonna. Well, I think that's, if I remember correctly, that's what their meeting was on the Hero Association's, new standards, like what they're prepping for.
Yeah.
But I think Endeavor's going to be the one to come and tell the school.
Yeah. Tell Nezu, and eventually Nezu will probably make the rounds to Aizawa and like every other teacher. But we know that the students are going to have a high priority in the war, and it's crazy now thinking we're here at the end of this, and I remember literally a year ago I was making my predictions on where would I mean, obviously Shigaraki is my favorite character in this season. I've said that from day one. But I had my predictions on where Deku and Shigaraki were going to be like after this season. I was really expecting Deku to like learn more, and I'm really surprised with him going into this war. Maybe it's not going to start out. Maybe he's able to learn something else before the war happens. But no, it's crazy that I think Deku's definitely going to be going into this not like at a really big disadvantage against Shigaraki.
My thing with that is I'm pretty sure Deku's going to level up just as quickly as Shigaraki did once the war starts, because you have to think Deku wasn't put in a situation like Shigaraki was, where it was, I mean, in a way he was. His quirk has yet to evolve like that. Like he has to get those situations to where it's going to cause, his quirk to awaken again. And there are the two that I know of. I'm very curious to see what causes their trigger, what their trigger is.
I think that the next one he will awaken is Float. I think Float is just probably the easiest one that he can awaken out of nowhere.
I don't think so.
You sure?
I don't think so. I think personally, Float's going to be the last one, because if you think about who Float is attached to, I think Nana is going to be like play a specific role when it comes to like facing Shigaraki and All for One. I think that she's going to be, since she was the last one that faced him, she's going to be the go get him champ type character when it comes to awakening her quirk.
It's like, yeah, I could see. Hey, you know what? And I was even honestly predicting this. What if he somehow, some way awakens something in the movie, in the World Heroes Mission movie?
I was saying that was possible. But everyone was like, I don't know.
So if you guys don't know, we did buy our tickets last week. Tickets did go on sale for the U.S. for World Heroes Mission. We are seeing both the sub and the dub. We're going to be seeing the sub first, which I'm excited either way, but I'm more excited to see the sub first. Actually, we're going to get that genuine. Wait, what? Oh, you can't wait for the Dragon Ball movie? Did they announce all the details, or are the details still vague? Really? I unless I missed it, but yeah, I didn't know about that. They actually released new character designs for the Jujutsu Kaisen movie as well. There's a lot of good anime movies coming out, especially with Overlord as well. But we're probably not going to get Overlord till probably the summer. But yeah, a lot of stuff to look forward to with My Hero season 6. It's most likely, hopefully, going to be at least. I'd like it to be in the summer. I think the summer next year would be great. My birthday's in the summer. Be a really great birthday present. But with Studio Bones and what they've had to do with season 5, the anime could have been improved more, honestly, especially for because looks like they would you say they had better anime for the joint training arc than Villain Academia?
No.
No? You think all the anime was kind of the same or whatever?
I think it was all the same roughly.
No. I just think they had a little bit more anime maybe with the joint training arc because it was more fleshed out in episodes. And I still think they dragged it on a little bit too much. And then they had to switch around the Endeavor Agency arc and everything. Tone-wise, whatever, but I still think the movie had something to play with it. So, more than likely, we're maybe going to get another movie. I really honestly don't know. I mean, they could probably do anything, but just where we're going right now, I just don't maybe see the need for another movie. Especially where the anime is going now, and they eventually need to let the manga, because they're close to the manga. They're really,
show?
Yeah, for the show.
For which show?
Oh, My Hero.
Yeah, no, I can see them doing
Like,
I could see them doing it in the movie.
It's like I could see it, but it all depends on like what it's gonna be and just I don't know if it'll just fit. But it's gonna come to that point. If you get too close to the manga, you're gonna have to put in some filler because what else are you gonna show? Because the manga has been taking breaks left and right, and Horikoshi's been going through a lot of stuff. So you're gonna need to take a break with this. And honestly, I would not be surprised if they do it in the fall, season 6 in the fall. I'd actually like it to be in the fall. Because you need a lot of time to animate what's coming in season 6, and you need a lot of time to animate this war. And you need to do this as your best arc in the show. From what I heard, you need to go all out with this, especially to repay for season 5. Overall, we cannot wait for the last episode. It's crazy that we are finally going to be finishing up My Hero. Don't know what we are going to do after that, but we will definitely let you guys know. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe on the channel for more of these kinds of videos. But as always, I am Omzy, that is Schmitty, and we are out.